Let's kick things off with the Supreme Court. Child. Oh, they make rules for everyone else to live by. What we're allowed to say, what we can do with our bodies, how gay our cakes can be. But it turns out that they've had no rules for themselves until now.
Let's turn now to an historic move by the Supreme Court. The 9 justices adopting a formal code of conduct for the first time in the court's history.
This morning, a formal code of conduct now in place after a steady drip of stories on some of the justices' undisclosed trips, private jet rides, and other perks. This 14-page document, signed by all 9 justices, now laying out how they should avoid the appearance of impropriety, when to recuse from a case, and reaffirming the existing rules around gifts. Public pressure to do something has been mounting in recent months after reporting about Justice Clarence Thomas in particular, and years' worth of unreported luxury vacations paid for by a top conservative megadonor, something Thomas said he believed he didn't need to report at the time.
Are you kidding me? You gonna pretend that you didn't know the stuff you did was wrong until now? Having good judgment is the entire point of being a judge. Okay? You're supposed to weigh everything and make a smart decision. That's why there's a bitch with a scale outside your office. Just ask her. But now they finally have some ethics rules, which is so embarrassing. The Supreme Court went thousands of years without needing an ethics code until these corrupt bastards came along. It's like how Tide Pods had to add "do not eat" label after all them TikTokers started dying. And you know what? Here's what really pisses me off, though. The ethics code isn't even enforceable. So it's not gonna work. Okay? If you wanna hold people accountable, you gotta be able to fire them. Okay? Like, I used to work at UPS, and I did a good job because I could get fired. But if I couldn't get fired, do you know how many things I would have did to them packages? Do you know how many of my ex-boyfriends would have got a horse's head? Let's move on to the Congress. On a normal day, Congress is the place where America's representatives gather together for a respectful debate about the issues. But today, one senator wanted all the smoke.
And the intense level of frustration being seen in the Senate. Check out this nasty exchange involving Oklahoma Republican Markwayne Mullin, Teamsters leader Sean O'Brien, and then Bernie Sanders trying to play peacemaker.
You tweeted at me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And let me read what the last one said. Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me. Any place, anytime, cowboy. Sir, this is a time, this is a place. You want to run your mouth, we can be 2 consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on. Oh, stop it.
Is that your solution, everybody?
No, sit down. Sit down. Okay, you know, you're a United States Senator. Sit down.
Active.
But you know what? I knew this dude was trouble from the moment I heard his name, Markwayne. All one word. His parents didn't even love him enough to pick one single name for him. They just shoved 2 names together and called it a day. Calm down, Markwayne isn't some shit I want to hear on C-SPAN. It's what you hear when you watch an episode of Cops. But more importantly, is that what America has come to? People fighting in the Senate? Because if it is, I won't in. Lindsey Graham, I want you in the ring. Ted Cruz, bring your weird ass beer so I can beat your ass. Mitch, Oh, somebody already hit him. All right, finally, it's almost Thanksgiving. That time of the year, you gotta listen to all your worst relatives complaining about things that they just don't understand. And this year, the complaining started early.
Macy's has been drawn into the culture wars, facing backlash this morning over its annual Thanksgiving Day parade. Nearly 20,000 people have signed a petition blasting the upcoming event as a, quote, non-binary and transgender extravaganza. They're upset that 2 non-binary Broadway stars are scheduled to perform, including Alex Newell, who just won a Tony Award. The group behind the petition claims Macy's does not have the best interests of children in mind.
What? Wait a minute, sorry, did I miss something? Did we solve world hunger? Is war over? Is the homeless crisis done? Because a stranger's genitals in a parade is literally the last thing someone should be worrying about right now. When it comes to parades, the only thing you're allowed to complain about is the traffic. Y'all do so much complaining, that's why your turkey tastes like burnt asshole. Because you focusing on the wrong thing. Put the internet down and pick up a turkey baster. Who's even watching the parade nowadays? Did you not finish all of Netflix? To be honest, for a long time, I didn't think that the Macy's Day Parade was even a real thing. I thought it was just a Make-A-Wish thing for Al Roker. For more on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, let's go live to Macy's in Herald Square with Dulcé Sloan. Dulcé!
Hello.
What do you make about the people complaining about this parade?
I think they need to figure out what they want. I mean, they're so obsessed with gender roles and who's got what genitals. Then do we want to make the balloons anatomically correct? Do they need to see Clifford's big red dong coming down the street? And what about SpongeBob? What's in them square pants? And can we talk about the fact that he's a kitchen sponge in the sea? See, that's always bothered me. You know what? We need to get that figured out before we talk about his dick. Listen. Parades are gay, all right? To their core. Listen, you got colorful costumes, choreography, ponies, and Charlie Brown serving face. And everyone is happy. Only gay people can do that, all right? All parades are gay pride parades.
Well, you know, not every parade is gay. What about the Klan March?
Still pretty gay, Miss Leslie? Think about it. That marching is choreography. Those robes, that's a costume. And once again, ponies. Now, they're not serving face because, you know, but, you know, not everyone can. I mean, thank you.
Okay, Dulcé, let me ask you something. What type of parade would make you happy?
Ooh, I thought you never asked. Okay, all right, picture this.
Okay.
Morris Chestnut, right? Leading a troop of Morris Chestnuts. Dancing under a balloon of Morris Chestnut. And rounding up the back is an oiled up Morris Chestnut roasting over an open Dulcé. What?